I really appreciate and a warm welcome for the Somali community and the other Africans and also our neighbors in Minnesota coming for this wonderful event. As the guest introduced, my name is Abdi Malik. I really welcome and take advantage for this opportunity today. Today, I would like to invite anybody or everyone who's watching or getting an opportunity for this video, or for those who are watching and get opportunity for the articles that we read on the internet. I also thank you for those who come and put their time and effort and willing to listen for this new opportunity. As you know, tonight we're launching for a new organization. And the name of the organization, which is African Institute of Leadership. I would like to talk about a few things about why we're launching for this organization at this moment. And then I'll talk about where is working for this organization. And then finally, I'll touch on it, who is benefiting for this organization. Thank you for listening to me. Our first started about why we're doing or we're creating for this organization, an African Institute of Leadership. Basically, the reason why we're creating, it's based on two things. The first and foremost is to respond what's going on to Somalia. According to CNN, 29,000 Somali children are dying in the famine for the last 4 months. 2.1 million people have evacuated their homes, run to neighbors in Kenya and also in Ethiopia to look for food. We also see many people are still, nobody knows where they are. And also the world responded to that. A lot of people, they pay their own money to support for that, to save lives. A lot of countries. The Turkish Prime Minister traveled from his country to Mogadishu. And many Somali community also, they put together organizations to respond for that. Few of them, they traveled them to Mogadishu and Dadaab. The Somali singers also, they participate for that. The Somali religious imams, they also collect monies and donate and to save for lives in what's going on in Somalia. When we see this, that is what we respond for that. And that is why we create an African Institute of Leadership. Because we go back and look for the root causes of this problem. The problem of this is without lack of leadership. So that's why we need to train and educate about Somali communities and also enlarge in Africa for African Institute of Leadership. We would like to build an institute that can create more leaders. Specifically in Somali communities, when they hear for leadership, they only realize and they put their heads because of the government. They think a leader is from only the government, or they can lead the government. That's not true. You can see in Minnesota for 100,000 employees working in businesses. And you can see the CEO leading for that, 100,000 employees, billions of dollars. We need to create like that. We need to create a people, nothing to do with the government, but they can own a business that can lead for million people and can make million and billion dollars. We need a people who can build their own private airports that can satisfy their customers. They can land it in a time and they can lift it in a time. But to do that, we need to have a system that can create more leaders. Or for those already are leaders, we need to make them effective and enhance their leadership. That is why African Institute of Leadership, we put together and we said, we can do this. We can create and educate about our people. Because we learn. I learn in Minnesota. I go to school in Minnesota, and I'm still doing it. And I will graduate soon for leadership of education. That means I can train also you. I can train other people. I can create more leaders. And they can create more leaders. That's the only way that we can stop what's going on today in Somalia. That's the one factor. Ladies and gentlemen, the second factor that we create for African Institute of Leadership, it is unpolitical. The political Somalia is not stable. It goes up and down, and it's still temporary. Many times, we invite for meetings to negotiate about peace, to initiate about governments, but still they are not permanent, they are temporary. Why? Because the world is looking for a good leader can lead a permanent government. But to get that, the world cannot create that. Unless we create our own selves. Unless we stand it up and created a pool of leadership. That world can say, aha, we now have 10,000 leaders. We need to choose which one is good. And Somali community become elected, and also they can say, what is the difference between this leader to this leader? But to do that, we need to have a place that they can exercise their leadership. We need to create that, and we have that resources. We have that ability to do that. Does not mean we live only in Minnesota, but we can have best universities in America, and we can be a partner with it. They're willing to help us, but we need to stand it up. Those two basic principles is based on our organization. We stand it up because what we see our eyes, what we see our ears, in famine is going on in Somalia. We said we can solve the problem, and we can create more leadership. The second thing is that Somalia politics. We can create more leaders, can effectively work with people. Because if we educate the people and prepare for leader for tomorrow, I guarantee you we can save lives. If you're willing to save lives, please join in this organization, African Institute of Leadership. It is an organization that will change lives because leaders are the people who stand up to help the other people, are the people who stand up to create more opportunity. Because people, if they don't have any economics, how they can survive? The leader can create jobs. The leader can create safety because he built it and trained to the other people how they defend themselves. The people, we need to organize it and build it, all workshops and also seminars. Our organization is ready to travel Somalia, to travel in Mogadishu universities and colleges, to travel in Puntland University and colleges, to travel Somaliland, Puntland, Somaliland University and colleges, to travel all in Africa and partner with it, other universities who are willing to help the people who want to learn a leadership. A leadership is all about responsibility. It is all about respect. It is all about a person who is willing to learn. If you already wanted to learn leadership, if you are ready to go, please, this is your right place. If you wanted to train a leadership to other people, please join in. This is the organization who standing up for this situation and respond about what's going on in Somalia. Our organization is not only based on to work Somalia. We work in all Africa countries. We will be meeting with the leaders in other Africans. But we started this moment in this year, our goal for Somalia, because it's the most needed that we identify. And the world, that's what we're watching for CNN, that's what we're watching in all other institutions, media institutions. But it's not only today. It is what we're working is for tomorrow. The first few years, we would like to create thousands of students. We would like to hold their workshops and seminars and travel to colleges and universities. And we'll train them in workshops and seminars what is about leadership. Some people, they say leadership. Some people, they're born. Some people agree that. Some people, they say, no, they can learn. And I guarantee you, I learned, you can learn. If you want to join us, please, our organization, you can read the number at the bottom. You can also email to us. And also you can visit our website. We need your help. We are not shy. We can ask your help. We can ask your help If you give us one book, that will help us, because we will pass on to the next people. The people needed to learn. They have time. If you donate us money that we travel, we will travel and help them. Thousands needed help. Please join our organization. And thank you so much for the opportunity tonight that you give me time, your time. And please join our organization. Thank you so much. I really appreciate for that. Thank you.